This story is about a young woman named Kazuko Higa who found herself stranded with 32 young Japanese men, full of testosterone on a remote island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. These Japanese men struggled in deathly competition over the one and only woman left on the island. She was called the Queen Bee, with the men willing to fight and kill over her. Join us as we reveal the true story of the Queen of Anatahan and 32 Japanese soldiers. In the heart of the vast Pacific Ocean, there lay a remote and forgotten island named Anatahan. Long before the world was engulfed in the chaos of World War II, this tranquil island had been a hub for copra production, a paradise nestled far away from the troubles of the world. Among the island's few inhabitants were Kazuko Higa and her husband, Kikuichiro Higa. Their lives were simple, their existence untouched by the horrors of war, until an unexpected twist of fate. The year was 1944, and the world was engulfed in the flames of war. An American aerial assault rained destruction on a convoy of Japanese ships near Anatahan. The ships met a watery grave, and 32 Japanese crewmen miraculously swam to the safety of Anatahan's shores. In an act of compassion and duty, Kikuichiro and Kazuko opened their hearts and welcomed the wounded survivors. An uneasy peace settled over the island as the bonds of shared suffering began to replace the horrors of war. With time, the island's inhabitants had learned to thrive on its bountiful vegetation, and the tranquility of their existence prevailed. But with plenty of food came desires long suppressed. The other men burned with lust, their hearts seething with envy and anger as they watched Kikuichiro satisfying his carnal desires with Kazuko, the island's solitary temptress. Among them was an older man, astute enough to sense the gathering storm. It was then that a startling revelation shattered their fragile peace. Kikuichiro and Kazuko were not truly married. This revelation would prove to be the spark that set off a deadly explosion. 32 youthful men, their ages ranging from late teens to late 20s, discovered that Kazuko was not married to Kikuichiro. The truth was more complex. Her real husband, Shuichi Higa, was an employee of Kikuichiro who had left Kazuko on the island to rescue her sister in Saipan, a place destined for destruction and death due to war. Shuichi had entrusted Kazuko's safety to his boss, Kikuichiro. However, as days turned into weeks and then into agonizing months, Shuichi never returned. In his absence, Kazuko and Kikuichiro had found solace in each other's companionship. Then, in a twist that would forever alter the course of their fate, two men stumbled upon a downed U.S. plane. Inside, they made a grim discovery, a corpse and 2 pistols. The balance of power on the island shifted dramatically. Helplessly, Kikuichiro watched as these armed men not only seized control of the weapons, but also asserted their dominance over Kazuko. Fear became the island's constant companion, as each man coveted the guns and the power they represented. Tragedy followed. Gensaburo Yoshino, one of the survivors, shot and killed Kikuichiro in 1946 to claim Kazuko as his own. Yet, Yoshino's newfound happiness was short-lived as Morio Chiba, another soldier, stabbed him to death in a fit of jealousy. Kazuko, although not conventionally beautiful, became the central object of desire and obsession in this isolated community. Captain Nishida, the highest-ranking soldier, hoped to settle rivalries among his men by marrying one of them to Kazuko. Strangely, the newlywed husband met an untimely death, drowning mysteriously shortly after their wedding. Altogether, 11 men died. One was found with 13 stab wounds, a result of a violent fight over Kazuko. By 1950, the island was abuzz with rumors that the men were finished competing for Kazuko. After 5 turbulent years, only 19 of the original 32 remained. They decided that Kazuko had become more trouble than she was worth, and hatched a chilling plan to execute her. Yet, just when it seemed that all hope was lost, a glimmer of humanity still flickered within one man. Unable to bear the weight of their gruesome plot, he secretly warned Kazuko, setting in motion a perilous escape deep into the unforgiving jungle. She went into hiding and was rescued when she flagged a US vessel a few weeks later. Upon her return to Japan, she toured the cities for a while as a minor celebrity, telling her strange tale of being the Queen of Anatahan. As if her story could not grow any stranger, when she returned to her home in Okinawa, she found her first husband, Shuichi, and married him again. Her incredible story captured the nation's attention, inspiring books, articles, and even a movie. At 49 in 1970, she passed away, ending a life filled with incredible twists and turns. Kazuko's journey from Anatahan Island to fame was a testament to the enduring human spirit, marked by love, betrayal, and, ultimately, survival. Subscribe to Truth Revealed to stay intrigued and informed.